panel was extremely useful because it brought a perspective from many different places in the world. We're all doing different things in different places, but at the end of the day, we're deploying our passion and our resources to make a difference in the world. And what was very enlightening for me is that everybody is doing different things in a different way, but making a serious difference. And we exchanged ideas which are useful to all of us. I think that we all live in our silos. We don't necessarily get an opportunity to see what other people are doing elsewhere in the world. And philanthropy is a very, very important part of the world today. With all the uncertainty, with all of the challenges that governments are facing, governments can't any longer deploy all of the funds that are required to make a difference to their people. And as a result, the private sector has to step in. Governments have to create an enabling environment. Private sector has to step in. And philanthropy and social entrepreneurship and social engagement by businesses are what's going to really make a difference in the New World Order.
What comes out for myself is that there are still people in the world who really want to do things and change things. And the best way for them to do it is to go for philanthropy, because it's regulated, it's now accepted, and it's public. And the second thing which comes for me is to be very careful about the money paid versus the money really spent in the aim of the organizations. And this is, in my opinion, what is important.
Yeah, I think I will agree with my colleagues about this very important point of discussion and cooperation and sharing information. It's one of the elements philanthropy needed, because we're all doing our own projects, and it was very good to share your own experience and see how we are doing the same thing. And our main challenge is how to achieve results. I think it was a very good point that Yves raised it, and we echo everybody said, yeah, it's not just doing for doing, it's doing for results, becoming very critical for philanthropy. And it was great to be together to talk about this very important point, how philanthropy becoming critical for the young generation with business for purpose, social impact, philanthropy, all becoming how we make it more professional, more transparent, and more result-oriented. We're living in a crazy time when the hatedness and isolation becoming bigger and bigger, and I think this type of the activity can help us to come together to integrate us with different part of the world and feel that we are one unit, one Earth, which we need to save. Is why I think it was a good point to have together as challenges which we are facing in an environment side, because any one corporation or any one individual cannot solve this problem. Only together, collegially, can do it.
I agree with what Ruben said. I mean, one of the big assets of these meetings was we realized that we should also organize ourselves as a philanthropy to learn from the other and to teach the other, and to be even more stronger and to have a general approach on certain issues.
One of the single biggest challenges facing the world today is that there's so much that needs to be done. And not only are there so few resources from a financial point of view, but there's so few hands to do it. And corporate social responsibility is going to create a multiplication factor. And I think that the world needs to adopt an approach that if each one of us makes the difference in one person's life every single day, then we'll get through this massive backlog of what needs to be done. And it's going to come through collaboration, and it's through dialogues like this, through the work of the DOC and other organizations, that philanthropists, corporations can all get together and see how we can create that multiplication effect. My main takeaway from the forum to date is that in troubled times, in difficult times, we all come from different backgrounds, we all come from different perspectives, we all see the world differently, but we all have the same objective. And the same objective is to maintain stability and to maintain the quality of life that we've all become accustomed to. And through diversity, through our different experiences, through our different perspectives and opinions, there is consensus to be reached. And the DOC is helping to create that dialogue and helping us see things from other people's points of view. And that has an opportunity to create a consensus which will take us further and take us forward.
The virtue of dialogues has been once again proven here in Rhodes, whereby we have been exchanging, dialoguing on many issues, and that is a very positive aspect.
You know, we've been living in a world where it's one win, other lose. I think the dialogue civilization is showing the only way we can go forward if we will be win-win model, which means we need to listen to each other, we need to understand our differences, and we need to try to find the platform of integration of these differences, which means we need to accept what being different, we already have the same responsibility to save the world and make the world, future more brighter. So I think dialogue civilization is a very good platform for all of us to learning from each other and understanding that only together we can make this world better.